What is up, planner friends, and happy Saturday, and welcome back to another episode of From the Planner to the Plate, where we are writing out our meals intentionally and planning them for the following week. Now, I do need to move some meals from this week that I ended up not cooking because there was just a lot of functions going on this week. So I'm actually going to pop this out. I've got some page flags here, and I'm just going to write on a page flag what is going to be moving, and it might not get moved to this next upcoming week because I am out of town Tuesday through Friday. So it's going to get moved, but it may not get moved to this following week. But as long as I write moved on there, when I look back at my meal plan, I know that I did not make that meal. So two things that I did not make this week was going to be the turkey chops and wild rice, because I had actually went out, on Tuesday. So the Tuesday meal got moved to Wednesday. And remember that Tuesday dinner was supposed to be for Tuesday and Wednesday. So it ended up being for Wednesday and Thursday because I ended up going out for after my sister-in-law's pinning ceremony on Tuesday. We did end up going to dinner. So I'll just write move to another week. And then also another meal that I did not make was the scampi. So her graduation was yesterday and we went out for dinner again. So I need to move that scampi, move to another week. Now I may end up moving the scampi to this upcoming week because again, I'm going to be out of town. So I do not need meals for the whole week. So let's go ahead and get my meal planning sheet out. So if you guys have like any discount system, I would say get you guys a hybrid dashboard. I'm obsessed with these. I have about 4 of them. And I use it to hold down my sticky notes instead of having to put the entire pack in like a planner pocket. It is wide enough to hold your sticky notes. So some of these page flags, the square sticky notes, and then the large circle sticky notes. And then if I move this quote card, I can fit even more page flags. But I generally just pick like 3 colors, and this is gray, this is gray, this is gray. But they are 3 different shades of gray. And then this one is like a taupe one. So let's go ahead and get our meal plan out for the week. I'm going to slide my cup up. Just put that there. So I'm going to leave this right here. And I don't think I'm going to be crossing anything off of that list. Monday is Memorial Day, but I am not doing anything special because I am going to, I think this is, when does this week end? $31st. Is that right? Because why do I think that's wrong? 25. Yeah. Monday is Memorial Day, but I am not doing anything special. I'm probably going to stay home because I am going out of town Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I come back Friday. So I definitely will not be doing too much. I probably honestly won't even go outside. Here in Baltimore, it is raining, and it has been raining for the last few days, and your girl don't like that. So I don't like to go outside in the rain. I don't like to go outside in the rain. And yeah, I probably will just end up staying home because like I said, I'm going out of town on Tuesday, so I need to, and I've been on vacation all week, so I'm pretty sure I have a slew of emails that I need to look at, and I want to kind of look and check my email before I go out of town. That way when I do get out of town, I don't have to be trying to catch up. I want to, even though I am still off on Monday, but I'm still going to do my pre-trip things that I need to do. And I already know on Friday I'm having takeout. So whenever I come back from a work trip, whenever, I always go to Papa's. Papa's is a known seafood place in Maryland. So I always go to Papa's and get takeouts. So I can just, I don't want to write takeout because I just put a takeout sticker. So why would I need to write takeout? So I always go there whenever I come back home. That is like my celebratory closing meal, I should say. And I don't mean closing like a store's closing. I mean like my celebratory closing meal is like, you know, we just did a transition or we just opened a new restaurant. That is always like my celebratory meal whenever I come back from a trip. So we know that that is going to be Friday. Monday for lunch, I think I'm just going to have a chef salad. And because today is Saturday and I actually still have a little bit of salad mix that I bought on, I think I bought that salad Friday morning when I went to the store because I had salad last night. So yeah, I went to the store yesterday morning before the graduation to get my salad mix because I got a small bag earlier in the week and I like was just eating salad every day. So for a snack, let's do my favorite, a meat and cheese plate. And I'm really trying to think, what am I going to do for dinner? Because I don't want it to have any leftovers. And I think I'll make myself a big breakfast. So let's do a waffle. And let's do ham. And let's do eggs on Monday. And then I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich before I leave on Tuesday because I think my flight is at like 9 or 10. So I'll just eat breakfast at home before I leave. So let me just put breakfast sandwich. And let's see. And yeah, I'll have a breakfast sandwich on Tuesday. I really stumped about dinner because I want to move the shrimp scampi, but it is 2 portions. So maybe I will just have, because I'm going to have a salad. Then I'm going to have a meat and cheese plate. And I don't want to eat out because I'm going to have to eat out like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And like part of Friday. For my snack on Friday night, I'll just have some fruit and cheese. I love like fruit and cheese or like a cheese and meat plate. Next Saturday, I kind of want to stay home. That is the goal. So actually, I'm going to move the shrimp scampi to here. Because once I get back home, I know I'm going to like not want takeout again because I gotta eat takeout all week. So let me see. And that's not gonna be like a lot, so I'm actually gonna have the leftovers for lunch. And let me get out my little leftover stickers that I made last week on my Cricut, because it's like the shrimp scampi is probably like 2 portions, so I know I'm gonna have leftovers. And I'm gonna eat them, because that shrimp scampi from Trader Joe's, and like my homegirl just had the one from Sam's Club, and I was telling her like the Sam's Club one is good too. Just add your noodles. You really don't need any more seasoning. So let's do a microwave on Sunday lunch. Then I think I'll do because I should be home I should be home the following week. So let's do the turkey chops, wild rice, and Brussels sprouts for dinner. And for Saturday breakfast, I'm just going to keep it light with my classic cereal and bacon. I like a real simple breakfast. I'm not really like a big breakfast eater. So when you see me have like a waffle or something, that's probably like a once a week type thing. But it's like if you give me a hash brown and some bacon, like I'm good to go. Sunday, let's do hash browns because I love hash browns too. I don't really like a lot of breakfast food, but hash browns is definitely one of them. Eggs and bacon. Now, all of these things I do already have. So, only thing I need to do for the grocery list is Brussels sprouts. So, produce, Brussels sprouts. And I need to do turkey and ham lunch meat. I need to buy that like every week because I get it from the deli, so I literally get like the smallest portion. I have everything to make a breakfast sandwich. I have waffles. I have everything. Well, I will need to go. I have things for a salad on Monday. So, because I'm probably not going to go to the store until Saturday because I'm going to be gone. And I don't feel a need to go to the store tomorrow because, again, I have stuff for a chef salad already. And I'm going to be gone like this block. So, I would normally go to the store today, Saturday, to get everything for next week. But I'm not going to go to the store today because I don't need to. I really just need food for Monday, and I can go to the store next Saturday to kind of get my Sunday dinner and the following week at the same time, so that I don't have to like go on Saturday and Sunday. You guys know I like to go to the grocery store one time a day. I mean once a week, rarely twice. So I think I will have Saturday night. I think I'm going to have a cucumber salad because the one that I made this week was so good. Cucumber salad, and I think, what am I going to have for Saturday lunch? I'm probably going to have my leftover Papas because I normally get like either a crab cake or stuffed shrimp, and I never eat the whole thing. So let's put a leftover sticker for Saturday lunch because, again, I never eat the whole thing when I get a crab cake from there or when I get the stuffed shrimp dinner. So let's put the leftover sticker there. And again, Friday, I'm not going to be home. My flight is like in the evening. So I'll eat somewhere at work. I think I have a layover in Nashville. So I'll probably eat at Chick-fil-A. And I really need to figure out this dinner, guys. You know what I can make? I can make that shrimp dumpling bake because I can just make a small portion. So it's here on the sticky note, but so let's see. I can literally make dumpling bake. I can make that in one portion. Or I can make sushi bake too. But I can make that in one portion. So there's that. What do I need to get from the grocery store? It's gonna be strange, like, not going to the grocery store once I am done, like, filming and editing and posting this video, because like I said, every Saturday I normally record and then go to the grocery store, but it's odd whenever it's a week that I'm not home because I don't need to get anything. Sunday, what am I gonna have for a snack? I actually think I want to make some banana pudding, so let's put that for my snack. So I need to get bananas. I need to get vanilla wafers because I'm gonna make it old school. And that's kind of it for this list, guys. Like, to be completely honest, this is probably as good as it's gonna get, because I'm gonna be out of town this day, and part of this day. But I still have to meal plan, like, regardless of if I'm gone for 3 days or not, because it's a habit, for one. And I don't want to not do it for 1 week, because then it just turns into like a rolling stop. Then I won't do it for like multiple weeks in a row. And I am committed to my meal plan. I love meal planning. I love food prep, cooking, and things like that. So I am committed to this. And you should be too. Because remember, we are using the ingredients. We checking our refrigerators, checking our pantries, checking our freezers before we go to the grocery store, so that we can have a minimal list. Like, even this week, we had a full menu. Two meals need to get moved, but remember, the shrimp scampi is already in house, and these were just things that I needed to buy. But still, look how small my grocery list was when I went to the grocery store. And I did get paper towels. I just probably didn't check it because I was headed to the register. I did get sliced cheese, and I did get the boiled eggs, and of course I got lunch meat. I did not get bread because I had some wraps that I wanted to use up. But even this entire week, like, this full plan came together from ingredients in the freezer, and just a few things that I needed to finish off the dish from the grocery store. So stay committed. You know, make meals that you know are obtainable for you and your family, and you will enjoy doing this, because I'm telling you, it gives you so much structure. I am a girl that I love a structure, right? So whenever there is a time for me to make a plan, I want to make a plan, because I just like to do that. So this is our final product for this upcoming week. Again, I'm going to be gone a few days, so I don't want to fill it in, and I'll probably just write with a marker, work trip. And then, where am I going this week, guys? I am going to Houston, so I'll write work trip Houston across there with like one of my markers. And I probably could write it on there now, to be honest, because I don't have to worry about it bleeding through, because it's not that much stuff on the back. Like, when I did this one with the Tombow, it kind of ghosted a little bit on the back, and it probably just was me like taking a long time to move the marker. But actually, I am going to write it right now. So let me grab a Tombow and BRB. All right, so I grabbed this Tombow, and this is a number 493. It looks like a really vibrant blue. So I'll just write. And I'm going to HOU. And that is what we are looking like. And it does have like a slight ghosting on the back, but again, I do not have that many groceries to get, so it is a-okay. But this is what we are looking like. I'll be in flight during this time, or well, I think later in the afternoon, because I do not have a direct flight coming back home. I could not find one, but I think my flight leaves in the afternoon, and I'll be home around dinner time, so I'll have something takeout for breakfast. And for these meals, if you guys want to see it, let me know. I do track them in my other planner. You guys have not seen that one yet. Hopefully that video might not be out for at least like 3 weeks. I know that seems like a long time, but guys, it's really not. My content, like I have so many videos planned that it's like the first 2 weeks of May, you guys are going to see me every day. So come back and see me, come back and talk to me, because I have that many videos that I need to film for the month of May. And I've actually already started filming some of them. I mean, for the month of June, we're closing out May, guys. Come on, keep me on track. For the month of June, I have so many videos. So like for the first 2 or 3 weeks, you guys will probably get a video almost every day, because I have that much content that needs to be pushed out. But I do track my meals in another system that I take for me when I travel for work. So if you guys want to see that, I can show that in June. I can't show it at the next plan with me, because it will not be, it won't be fully activated, because I'm transitioning it from one system to the next. So I want you guys to see it once it is fully completed. So I can show you. It's not really like a meal planning when I'm out of town. It is more like meal memory, you know, me writing down what it was that I had for lunch or what it was that I had for dinner. And sometimes I do plan it, especially you know, when I'm in certain places. Like for Houston, I already kind of know, I go to Houston a lot for work. So I kind of already know some restaurants that I want to get back to. I am still training my coworker, so she is going to be with me. So of course I want to, you know, take her out on the town, and take her to a nice dinner. So I just kind of write in my meals on like a weekly view without telling you guys too much, because I like to keep a little you know, a little mysterious of what's coming next, a little mystery. So I do write it out on like a weekly view, because I do have my Pocket Plus that I use for work, and now I am going to add a new little system for me to take that is going to be like my personal planner for the weeks when I am gone, because like being gone from Tuesday to Friday, that's really like the bulk of a week. And then I think, was it this week? Like I had planned this, but then on Monday they asked me could I come on Tuesday, I think. So I was gone from, I think I was gone from Tuesday to Friday, or one of the other weeks. I know one of these weeks they asked me to come a day early, and it probably was before I started this series, so it's probably in my other notebook. But they asked me to come a day early, so so I was gone from basically Tuesday to Friday night, because I got back really late that Friday. But as always, stay on track, guys. Plan your meals. Come back with me every Saturday. Steal my ideas. Shop my pantry. See what I have in my freezer. It may be a meal that you want to make. And all of these meals are cost effective, and they do not take a long time. Like the shrimp dumpling bake. I use the dumplings from Trader Joe's. Actually, all of the ingredients for that meal come from Trader Joe's. And I can make that in a small portion. I don't have to make a big, huge batch of it. I can just, you know, put six dumplings in a small little container and make like one portion of it. And then again, gonna have takeout this day. Shrimp scampi, another one of my favorite Trader Joe's staples that stays in my freezer. Literally, you cook it on the stove and just add your pasta. And I'll be cooking this meal because I need to get all of these ingredients. And I need to write turkey chops on the back, because I thought I had turkey chops in the freezer, guys, and I didn't, because I went to go look, but then I didn't end up cooking the meal anyway. So let me just write turkey chops so I can make sure that I pick them up. But everything else I already have. So it's like shopping my pantry, shopping my cabinet, seeing what I have before I go to the grocery store is a huge help when you are meal planning. So as always, thank you guys for stopping in. It is Saturday. I hope you guys have a great, happy, and safe Memorial holiday weekend. And until the next video, I will see you next time.